We're going to be starting in Kenya. Let's see what the Daily Nation has for us this morning and see what stories we can find there. You see it. Chebukati is a hero, say lawyers. And that's with regards, once again, the elections between William Ruto and Raila Odinga. It says Ruto's case. William Ruto's legal team pulls all stops to paint the picture of a robust and impenetrable poll management system at the IEBC. Scoff at claims by the Raila camp that results forms were intercepted for alteration and insist that the numbers show Wafula Chebukati was right to declare the election in favor of their client. William Ruto's spirited defense, you can see reporting on pages 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It feels like the Daily Nation is fully concentrated on the elections, and that's all that there is to report. It also says here, Miller's left with 1 billion shillings whole from state subsidy. You can read more on that on the Daily Nation this morning. And then taxes, beer, water prices to climb from the 1st of October. That's also on the Daily Nation. There's also, of course, pictures of the legal team of both candidates, I believe, or William Ruto's candidates, William Ruto's legal team, I beg your pardon, on the front pages of the Daily Nation. And those are the stories that we can share from Kenya this morning.
All right, now let's take the conversation to Zimbabwe this morning. And on the front page, mayhem as schools reject Zim dollar fees. Apparently, Osage, we talked about this yesterday, I believe, yesterday or 2 days ago, and the fact that as schools are reopening, there's an increase in school fees. Now, what the schools are saying is they're demanding dollar payments. They want to be paid in United States dollars, not Zimbabwean dollars. Now, unfortunately, the parents of these children aren't being paid in local currency. So where are they expected to get the dollars from? You know, and I can understand things. It's really a catch-22 situation. I can understand the perspective of the school that's saying they want to earn in dollars to battle the rising inflation, but then the parents as well. I really feel so much empathy for them. Now we're hoping that the government will step in and sort this out. And the second and final story here, SADC must intervene on Zim crisis. This is SA. Another video of South African member of the Executive Council of Health in Limpopo Province, Ramatuba, has gone viral on social media, with the official insisting that President Emmerson Mnangagwa should act on Zimbabwe's health crisis to stop Zimbabweans from crowding neighboring countries' health institutions, reiterating her boss, President Cyril Ramaphosa's call for a serious meeting of African heads of state on the matter of migration. Ramatuba exclusively said that the Southern African community should urgently act on the matter of Zimbabweans flooding South African hospitals and other services. These are the only stories we can take, but very important stories. We've been following updates and we'll be bringing more.
From Zimbabwe, let's go to Nigeria now and see what we can find on First newspapers this morning. It says right there, bull in China shop. Wike threatens to help PDP lose 2023 elections. Declares, are you an ingrate? Says, we brought you from the gutter to be chairman. Don't be arrogant. Also goes on to say PDP children will teach him a lesson. And of course, that's in response to Ayu's statements a few days ago saying, you know, that the party wouldn't be threatened by children and young small boys or something like that.
Yeah.
Ayu must go, Bode George insists. All right, of course, the drama continues. We can also find here from the Lagos State government, Okada ban, riders and passengers liable to 3 years in prison. Niger Delta Group urges federal government to extend PAP boss Dikio's tenure. 2023 elections will be the toughest in Nigeria's history, says the APC. And also, we appear to be in confusion about our nation. And that's from Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Arrested Ogun Speaker passes night in EFCC custody. State lawmakers sitting stalled. And a few others this morning. 37-year-old man kills parents in Jigawa, injures 2 other villagers. We can also find here Chinese city of 21 million shut down over new COVID-19 outbreak. And also, 2023 polls, Nigeria now in critical stage, says INEC. Set to publish presidential senatorial candidates' final list on the 20th of September. And Jonathan can't save you in 2023. PDP mocks Tinubu. Says Tinubu, Shetima, no Buhari is a failure. And also presidency has lost integrity. Autumn blasts Buhari's media aides. And I think those are the stories that we can share. The final one here, 86 people battle for a laughing stool. Those are the stories on the First newspapers here in Nigeria.
All right, now let's bring the conversation back to Nigeria, looking at The Guardian on the front page of The Guardian. Stop borrowing. Experts warn federal government as debt profile hits 41.6 trillion naira. Nigerian economy gasps for breath as bandits, thieves, saboteurs lay siege. Will help PDP lose in 2023? Wike replies, are you at the top of the paper? We have Jigawa government seeks aid for flood victims. NAF jets kill 49 Boko Haram fighters in Borno, Kaduna. NULG vows to mobilize against APC in 2023 over governor's opposition to local government autonomy. And the final story here, Nigeria now has 20 million out-of-school children, says UNESCO. Now, this it said that there are 244 million children and youth between the ages of 6 and 18 worldwide who are still out of school. And Nigeria now accounts for 20 million of them. Osalge, the statistics used to be between 10.5, it was 10.5 for a while and then moved up to 13.5 million. And now it's 20 million. We're seeing, and the unfortunate thing is, it looks like it might get worse because lots of parents, we think conversations surrounding terrorism and kidnapping in the north, for example, and even in the south, we're seeing less people, or more people being reluctant to allow their kids go to school because of safety reasons. And it's rather scary to see 20 million out of school.
Besides safety reasons, it's also a problem with the economy. A lot of people are also struggling so much to at least feed before you start talking about going to school and all of that. And in the same breath, while we're talking about 20 million out of school children, the federal government is talking about deworming 10 million kids.